Namaste, dear friends. Tonight we have the full moon, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this and do a small ritual with the tarot cards regarding the full moon. In days like this, when there is the full moon, there is a very big opportunity for every person to receive some kind of teaching or some kind of healing or some realization or information about his life, or it is a very big opportunity for everybody to use this astrological phenomenon to enhance your life, to create some change, to see clearly something that you did not see before, to make some steps in your development, to change something into your life. Unfortunately, we were not educated in our life how to do these things. We don't know there are tools that you can use, that we can use in our life in order to dig a little bit deeper inside of us and find some answers, or find some inspiration, or find something new, or find power. Also, this is why when there's this influence, because there is an influence from the moon when there is the full moon. This influence also, we know, that creates tides in the ocean. So there is also physical magnetic pressure, yes, when there is the full moon. And also emotionally and psychologically the same happens. I will not go into details to explain this. There are many ways to explain this, and of course there is always a part of this phenomena of life that is mysterious. Because yes, there is influence, there is magnetic power, but why this happens when there is full moon, when the sun's light hits the moon completely? Yes, because the moon reflects some kind of energy that is pressuring us in a way. When you cannot use this energy, many times people have reactions in these days, especially in the night of the full moon or around this night. So usually few days before and maybe after the full moon, there is a possibility that some unconscious patterns will arise. Usually there are phenomena like people argue, or they feel more depressed, or they feel more excited and they start doing things that before were not doing, but they can become also reckless or without taking care of something, careless and so on. They can be thoughtless actions in these days. Also accidents can occur, and many other things that are not good. This is why from ancient times people were doing, shamans, priests and so on, in the tribes, they were doing rituals under the full moon in order to release something that was coming from the subconscious. The full moon also symbolizes the subconscious, yes, and the psyche of humans. Also, this is why under the full moon the dogs and the wolves bark many times, especially the wolves, we know this, to release something from the soul. Yes, in shamanism the wolf symbolizes the power of the soul, as the spirit of the wolf, the power of the heart, the emotions. Yes. So in these days a lot of emotions may come to you, positive or negative, it depends how you perceive this energy. But it is always good to do something, to use this power. If it is like negative, it means that inside of you there is some kind of energy packed from the past that now is start awakening from the influence of the moon, and you feel it like a kind of cleansing, but as maybe nervousness or negative things arise into your life. So it is very good to help this process in a good way, so this energy is transformed and will not become something wrong. Aggression, negativity, fighting with our partners and so on. Also, if it is positive for you, it means already you perceived it in the previous days, you did something good and you cleaned yourself somehow, and now this influence is just awakening more energy in you, not old things, not suppressed things. But you're in a process of renewal, so it just enhances this process. So also you can use this more consciously to enhance this process of awakening, of transformation and so on. Okay, so there are many ways to work with yourself in the full moon. One of the ways, but generally all of these ways have to touch and to work with the subconscious mind and the level of the psyche. Yes, what is hidden in the subtle inside of you, inside of us. So one of the ways is to use the tarot cards. Now I will do a small ritual with the tarot cards to give you some insights and some advice how to use these days, day and the next few days, maybe until 5 days from now, to contemplate and think about this advice, these suggestions that the card will show us, and to work in your life according to these messages that we will receive. So, if you want to tune with me, please now sit with your spine straight, take a few breaths, deep breaths, to feel the energy moving up and down inside of you. You can close your eyes, relax, and open yourself to the divine power, to this great power of the universe, of the life, of existence, which is also your higher self there. And as you breathe in and out deeply, connect with this universe, with these powers, with the divine. And ask for your life to change, to transform, to go in the right way. You can put your hands in one of the mudras of prayer, and I will sing the cosmic sound Aum 3 times. You can do also this with me or inside of you. With these sounds we connect with the divine power. Now I will take the cards and I will shuffle them. I will cut 3 times. And I will pick will pick 4 cards according to the 4 shamanic worlds to give you some insights. First, we'll start from the god Erlik, from the past, from the world of the past. The card is the Princess of Swords. I'll put it here. And actually it came upside down as I took it. Alright. This card specifically has few symbols in it. It has the symbol of the sword, it has the symbol of the sky behind this woman. Maybe you don't see it, but there is, the card shows a woman holding a sword, and there is a hawk sitting in front of her, and beyond her, behind her, there is a sky with a beautiful sun and a few clouds and a few birds flying. And in her eyes, this woman is determination, concentration, determination. Generally, the swords represent the thoughts, the thought processes. When we pick the tarot cards, there are many ways to interpret them, but now, in this case, I will interpret some signs that are in the picture. In her dress, there is also an amulet stick there, sticking, and this amulet has a small pyramid, like a triangle pyramid, that is made of 2 parts, the upper part and the down part. So how we can connect this with the world of the past? This card generally connects the feminine with the thought processes. The swords is the mind, yes. So also it reminds the memory, remembers, the card symbolizes the memories, yes, the inside of us, the memories that we have. And this card, I feel it shows or seems that wants to tell us about forgiving some people from the past, or mentally that we judge them. Yes. So you need to think about situations or people around you that you mentally judge them as wrong or negative, and you have this frustration in your mind about what others are doing. Yes. And specifically this card shows that we have to make a kind of forgiveness. So try to understand how to forgive this person or these people that bother you, or that you perceive them as bothersome. Yes. So I continue, the card already is falling, with the world of the present, the world of Umay. Also this card came opposite, I will put it like this, and is the card of the magician. This card shows a person who has very strong will, from Ajna chakra to beams. I think you don't see the card, but anyway, from Ajna chakra 2 beams of light come out, and in front of him there are the 4 elements, like the 4 symbols of the elements is the sword, a coin, a stick symbolizes the fire, and a cup that symbolizes water. So like earth, water, fire and air. And it came opposite. Generally the card of magician symbolizes the ability to do something. If you are able to act, yes, the knowledge behind acting. So for example, if I want to drive a car, I need to know how to drive. This know-how is the magician. The magician is the one who knows how to do something. And the ability to know how to do something gives, of course, the ability to do it. It is a big power. We are not talking about theoretical knowledge here, not to know theoretically how to do, but really how to do something, how to implement something, how to practically do something, how to create results. This is the magician. But this card came opposite. So it means that maybe we have obstacles in doing something, in manifesting our dreams. Especially these days, you need to be to take care in the present, to observe if you are, for example, a little bit lazy, or you are stopping yourself of doing something. You know that you should do some things, or there are some opportunities arising around you to do something and you postpone it. Yes. Or you avoid to take some action. You need to think about this. Now we'll pick a card for the world of the future, Ulgian, the upper world. It's the card of the Judgment, who came also opposite. It's a Judgment Day. This card shows some kind of symbol, like a horn or like a trumpet that comes from the sky, and there is some kind of calling, some sound coming from this trumpet, and dead people are going out from the earth, but actually they don't seem like skeletons or like dead. They are like as if they were asleep, and they are arising anew, and they are stretching, and they are like renewed. Actually, this could be a very good symbol for the upper world, because the upper world symbolizes something new. But also this card came opposite, so that means the influence of the full moon maybe is stopping you to see something new in your life. You need to re-examine if you are perpetuating old patterns. And if you can somehow shift your attention, instead of doing in your life things that have finished already, that they are somehow dead, yes, to really awaken something new. Also, the Judgment Day, this card, symbolizes that there is finishing of one circle, and it's like the Judgment Day symbolizes like one moment comes when everything like finishes, and there is the payday somehow, yes, like the results appear from what we have done in the past. So the circle finishes of something, and there is the payday. Everything, everybody, everything goes into where it belongs, and everybody receives what is for him the right thing to receive. If there was some kind of injustice, it will finish, and everything will fall where it belongs. If you did something wrong, you're going to pay for it. There is judgment. Everything, everybody receives what it deserves. But because the card is opposite, maybe this symbolizes that we don't allow this process to happen. Yes. We avoid putting things where they belong. We try to perpetuate some kind of illusions and so on. All this stops us to go in the next step of our evolution, because the upper world, where I put this card, symbolizes always the next step that is coming to you. So there is something new, and you have to enter in this new scenario, new situation. And maybe instead of doing this, you're just repeating the same old circles by creating illusions. Think about this. And the last card would be from Tengu. My hand goes to pick 2 cards. I don't know why. I will pick 2 cards. Oh, very interesting. These 2 cards, and I will leave the cards here. These 2 cards are the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Sorry. It's like masculine and feminine. And they came straight, these cards, and they came to the world of Tengri, which is the world of the Absolute. So what does this mean? It means that we need to unite inside of us the masculine and the feminine. So in order to arrive to this highest world, which is the world of the truth, in order to find the truth, the highest potential, the highest possibilities, we need to unite inside of us the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. So in these days you need to take care to see how you relate with the other half, the other gender. If you are a man, to the woman, or to the woman of your life, and so on. To try to find balance between you and the other half, outside and inside of you. It's very significant, these cards. And it is about balancing. Yes, it is about how to balance situations. So, for example, in these days, if you have some kind of conflict between you and your partner, try not to go inside this conflict very deep. Don't enter in this conflict, because the conflict will be out of not realizing, not understanding one another. It will not be real. So, this was the signs of the cards for this full moon. Try to see from the past what to forgive. If you keep some resentment inside of you, in your mind, especially in your thoughts, that you judge some situations of people or people. In the present, in your actions, in the external world, in the world of Umai, in the middle world, try to see if you postpone to do some things, if you're a little bit inactive or passive, yes, or lazy and so on, or you don't use all your capacities to do something, all the tools that life gives you. Maybe you have things to do, opportunities, and life gives you some tools to use and do things, and you just let it pass. Don't do that. Try to use situations and people and do good things for you, for your life. Don't postpone, don't wait these days. And try to enhance through your actions yourself, your personal power. Try to manifest something, to achieve something. For the upper world, this was maybe the most difficult card that appeared. It's like a sign that we, instead of allowing the new to come to our lives, we want to close ourselves into the known only. Yes, what we can, like from the past that we already have done, we want to do the same, and to put the old that we already know in front of us and only deal with the same things that we know how to do. But this makes us become old, makes us to grow old if we repeat the same old things. Yes. So try to find and bring the new into your life, and try to, if there are situations that they are never finishing in your life, try to finish the old. To put everything where it belongs. So if you have many things unfinished, try to finish them in these days. And observe very much your relationship with the other half, inside of you and outside. This is what I wanted to tell you. Namaste. I wish you the best, and let this full moon help you to become better in your life, and use it as a stepping stone to go further. I will see you soon. Bye bye.